YouTube, what's good? You're live on YouTube. What's good with you?
How y'all feel this morning? How y'all feel this morning? 777. I wish y'all could see what's on the TV right now. I wish y'all could see what's on 777. Got money pouring out everywhere. Just money, gold bars. Yeah, that's a beautiful space to be in the morning. How y'all feel? I know I ain't the only one can deal with it. I know I ain't the only one can use it. Told y'all I wasn't ready. You ain't gonna always be ready all the time. And at the same time, sometimes you might have to get ready in the process of being ready. You know what I'm saying? So y'all come on into the assignment. I'm gonna come on in and do my thing right quick. I don't have nothing else to do. You might as well come on in and do your thing. I'm gonna see if I got one of these nog shampas can I light right quick. Oh yeah, I got a few more. How y'all feel this morning? Come on into the assignment. I say, how y'all feel this morning? Come on in. Gather around the table. I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. Of course, you know I'm on assignment. I'm your health conscious coach. Y'all know I'm finna like this Nog Shampa. Y'all see his Nog Shampa. Google it for yourself. Nog Shampa. N-A-G. It's N-A-G. You know, C-H-A-M-P-A. Nog Shampa. But anyway, y'all Google it for yourself and see if it has any value in your own personal life. I'm just Googling. I just lit it this morning just to kind of get my whole brain and my whole mind and my whole thoughts and all that stuff. You know, they kind of stale because I haven't spoke in how long? Since third or Friday of last week. And so y'all know I come in 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday in the 9 o'clock hour. Yeah, let me give y'all some light. Come on, you ready? We got to go into the light. See, right now I'm sitting in darkness. You know what I'm saying? Not literally, but metaphorically, I'm sitting in darkness right now. Let me bring you into the marvelous light. Y'all ready? On the march, get set, ready, go. I can't see y'all. Where y'all at? Oh, open your eyes, Mr. Man. Oh, all right. I had to open my eyes. I couldn't see y'all at first. I got to open my eyes and make sure I can see. Like a lot of us have to do. Open our eyes. I ain't talking about, okay. Sometimes you got to open your natural eye. True enough, right? But the majority of the time, I believe that the creator of all things is telling us to open our center eye, that eye right here between your eyebrow, which is your third eye, your sixth chakra. Your third eye, which is your sixth chakra. So at the same time, I got my good old QT cup. Y'all know certain time, y'all know y'all got to stop by there and get that ice just like me. I ain't the only one to stop by there and get that QT ice. But anyway, I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health conscious coach. I'm your intellectual content creator. And I'm also your podcast professor. I'm sitting this right here, little Nog Shampa, just over here in this corner, just to kind of keep us, keep everything flowing in the atmosphere. There is such a thing as an olfactory nerve. Google it for yourself. Olfactory, O-L-F-A-C-T-O-R-Y, right? The olfactory nerves in your nostrils, it gives off this aura, you know what I'm saying? And so smells triggers certain things, just like a smell would trigger a trauma. And y'all know I am a health conscious coach and an individual that's real cognitively aware of what's happening in the atmosphere at all times through our vision, through our smells, through our touch, through our sight, you know what I'm saying, through our smells, you know what I'm saying, like our olfactory nerves, like I said. And so you're gonna have certain triggers and traumas that would happen, or certain triumph, something that smells like a victory, that it reminds you of a victory, like that barbecue. You see people on the side of the road, you can smell that barbecue, and you're like, wait a minute, I gotta stop and get me a piece of this old chicken, because it brings back good memories of, what I'm saying, the barbecue that you and your grandfather might have had. And so it's just triggers, babe. It's just triggers and traumas, my brothers and my sisters. And so I came by here this morning, what I'm saying, basically with really nothing to say, for real. But of course, y'all know I gotta get on in the morning, Monday through Thursday, in the 9 o'clock hour, to say something into the mind of the people. And so, of course, I'm going to come by and do my thing and go on about my business, what I'm saying, like I normally do, what I'm saying, every Monday through Thursday, in the 9 o'clock hour, I'm on speaking to the mind of the people. And so, yeah, I don't know what to do, and I don't know what to say, and I don't have it all together. And one thing y'all can notice, I am unscripted. I don't have a whole script to read. I don't have a whole script to go by. Some days I believe that the creator of all things wants you to float in the spirit realm. You know what I'm saying? Float in the just the spirit realm that's gonna just, it's gonna just set the stage and the standard. It's just gonna set a stage and a standard. That's all. And so y'all see, I ain't even have my mic on. Come on into the assignment. Come on in. That is. There go Mike. Come on in, Mike. What they do? How's it going, my brothers and sisters? There you go. Now it's jumping around. Now my little thing is jumping around. And at the same time, all you kings and queens that gotta come in, y'all know I speak to all of the aunties and the uncles in the earth, right? So people try to me now. People, hey, look, y'all know in a few more days from now I'll be 57, right? Y'all know in a few days from now I'll be 57, right? So I'm almost hitting that 60-yard line. And so in a few days from now, September 25th, I think it's about 10. They got probably about 10 more days from now, right? I'll be 57 years old, right? And so at the same time, saying 5'7", we're gonna Google what 5'7" mean in the atmosphere. But as I was coming through, somewhere over this weekend, I was coming through, right? And I don't know where exactly I was. I just don't know where I was. I don't know exactly where I was. I really don't know where I was. All I know is I done lost my little place. That's what I know. Hey, look, I done lost my train of thought. That's what that'll happen to y'all too. Hey, stop acting like y'all perfect out here in these streets. Y'all ain't perfect. You ain't perfect, ma'am. Hey, sir, you are not perfect. Don't stop walking around here acting like, oh yeah, I'm perfect. I know where I'm at all given times. And I know, listen, man, y'all just like me periodically. So you'll lose your train of thought too. What's a small body of work? Literature. I don't know what happened, y'all. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. Small body of literature. I don't know what happened, y'all. I have no cue. I have no clue. I'm getting ready to just move on. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to maybe it wasn't meant. Maybe it wasn't meant then. Okay. Maybe it wasn't meant. I'll flow differently then. All right. Because I promise you on one I had something, a word for y'all. I promise you I did. I don't know, kings and queens. I don't know. I don't know what happened just then. There's a glitch in the matrix. There was a glitch just did in the matrix. I promise y'all, like, listen, I woke up this morning, right? It was like 8:38 this morning, right? Let's see what 8:38 is. What's the meaning? What's the spiritual meaning of 8:38? 8:38 spiritual significance.
Angel number 838 is a sign that you're heading in the right direction. Think of it as reassurance from your guardian angels that you're exactly where you need to be. As long as you believe in yourself and work toward your goals, the universe will provide you with all the necessary tools to achieve your dreams.
Ooh, did y'all hear that? See, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen, all this stuff is connected, y'all. Hey, when I tell you everything is connected to everything else, this is the assignment on my life to call you to understand that open your center eye so you can see, because you might have to close your natural eyes. These eyes that's in our heads are limited to the four consecrated walls by which we're in right now. I can't even see outside these four walls that I'm in. But it's only when you close your natural eye, right, and open your spiritual eye, then you can see. And I promise y'all, I didn't come in here to say this morning. I came in here with the word, and the word has slipped my mind. At the same time, the word, I had just had it all up and running on my phone. And when I went back to it, now it's done disappeared. And so maybe it's not meant at this moment for me to deliver that one word to y'all, but it'll come back. It'll come back. I promise you it'll come back, because it was a word that was significant in my life. And so now I know that I woke up at 8:38 this morning, and it's the sign that you're heading in the right direction. You see the number 8:38, right? I know in certain sectors of the world, especially the religious sector, they'll tell you, oh, don't look at numbers. Let me tell you something. Numbers have a frequency attached to it, and numbers have a vibration. And so when you look at certain numbers like 8:38, it's a sign that you're heading in the right direction. Why wouldn't I accept that? I'm heading in the right direction. Think of it as a reassurance from your guardian angels that you're exactly where you need to be. And maybe this morning I came by here this morning, as I see that people are logging in and logging on. And I tell people to come on into the assignment, because on October 15th, 2022, the creator of all things said, open the laptop and speak into the mind of the people. And so I ain't here shucking and jiving. Y'all know I come in, I kid around, I play, I like me a little Palo Santo. Google that for yourself. Palo, Palo, Palosanto. Palo, Palo, Santo, Santo. Now Google that and see what it means to you. But I came in, I like me Apollos, or now I'm on Nag Champa, Nagchampa. Google it. Stop acting like I'm supposed to give you all the words. All I'm supposed to do is tell you that at the same time, you know what I'm saying, that it's things in the atmosphere that you can set your tone and tenor in your workplace, and cause your chakras to be open and aligned, and cause you to go into a new vibrational level, or a new construct in your thoughts, or in your mind, and in your attributes in the earth. You'll go into a new mindset. And so at the same time, maybe that's why I'm here this morning, but I did wake up at 8:38 this morning, and it's telling me that you're on the right track. You're right where you need to be. As long as you believe in yourself, and this is something I'm telling you, as long as you believe in yourself, it don't matter about how many folk doubt you. Did you hear me? I say it doesn't matter how many folk doubt you. It does not matter how many people are doubting you along the way. All I'm telling you to do is you have to believe in yourself, ma'am. Believe in yourself, sir. A king. Believe in yourself, soldier. A queen. A queen. Believe in yourself. Uncles and aunties in the earth. A cousins. All of my nieces and my nephews in the earth, I'm telling you that the creator of all things is telling me to tell you to believe in yourself. Because as you believe in yourself and as you work towards your goals, he said the creator of all things, the universe, will provide you with all of the necessary tools. And we know that we need tools in the earth in order to get through a certain type of terrain. If you're in the woods, you need a tool. If you're in the city, you might need a tool. If you're in the countryside, you might need a tool. And I'm just here to tell you that, you know what I'm saying, the necessary tools to achieve your dreams. I'm telling you that tools are necessary in the earth. Just like strategies are necessary in the earth, a strategy plan. You're going to have to plan your work and then work your plan, ma'am. You heard what I said. I ain't scared of you. I said you're going to have to plan your work and then eventually work your plan. That's what you're going to have to do. And so I'm here this morning. I'm just here to tell every individual in the sound of my voice that the necessary tools to achieve your dreams are accessible to you through the universe. Go into the universe. Go into the creator of all things. Go into infinite wisdom and infinite conscientiousness and infinite love and infinite affection. I'm talking about infinite, infinite. Anything that's connected to infinite, you know there has never been a time that it did not exist. I said infinite intelligence. The one that stood out into nothing and said, let there be. And it was. Yeah. And so this morning I woke up at 8:38 and I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I sat there for a moment and I think I started to count backwards. I keep telling y'all I'm on assignment in my mind, right? And in my thoughts. And I'll count backwards before I reach for a phone, before I reach for a electronical component. You know, I just believe that before you reach for anything, set your intentions on intentionality. I say set your intentions, right? Set them. And at the same time, as you set these intentions, then at the same time, you start counting from 100 down to 1 backwards. 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90, 89, 88, 87, 86, 85, 84, 83, 82, 81, 80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, and so on, right? As you count backwards, when you first wake up in the morning, it sets a precedence in your mind and in your cognitive ability to shift a lot of the things that will happen throughout that day. Don't ask me how it's being done. All I'm noticing is that now that when you take time out for yourself after the first few seconds of you being out of a theta sleep, out of a realm sleep, and you jump up, and instead of going straight to your electronical component like a phone or a laptop or your your electronics, I'm telling you that you can go ahead on and take your time and go ahead and just, do your reset. And so when you do that reset, it will trigger something in you to move a different way. And so I'm here this morning as Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I'm your thought provoker. I'm here to provoke thought, cause your mindset shift to happen. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's going to be okay. So I came by here this morning to tell you it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. All you're going to have to do is keep on moving on and stay the course. Do not deviate from the course unless it's something that's actually preventing you from going that way. So deviations sometimes are necessary, right? When you deviate from a specific course, sometimes it's necessary to go under, over, around, or either through the blockage by which you cause you to deviate. And so I'm not telling you that you can't do it. I'm just telling you to be careful in your deviations because you're going to eventually have to stay the course. Don't let a person, don't let something, don't let anything come in that will stagnate your progress and prevent you from making it into your divine destiny. Do you hear me? And so at the same time, I said, stay the course. That's what he told us last week for me to tell you. Stay the course. It'll all make sense eventually. Did you hear me? I say, stay the course, man. Hey, cuzzo, I say, stay the course, my brothers. My sisters, stay the course. Do not deviate from the course by which has been allotted to you. Stay the course and move forward in your activities, your daily activities. Move forward. Be attentive. Be aware. Don't just, lackadaisically walk through this thing called life. Be intentional when you wake up in the morning about your assignment and about what needs to be done in your life in order to be catapulted and propelled into a new dimension of thought, a new dimension of curriculum, a new dimension of advancement, a new dimension of prosperity, a new dimension of privilege, a new dimension of knowledge, a new dimension of acceptance. Accept who you are, and then move forward in who you are in the earth. King. Hey, king, move forward, my brother. Hey, queen, move forward, sis. Just continue to move forward. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel, and don't retreat. I say continue to move forward. In spite of whatever the situation may look like, I'm telling you that the word came down last week when I got my download to tell my children to move forward. Don't be distracted by the distractions. You know you're going to have to put your blinders on and stay the course and move forward attentive and intuitively and intentionally. Move forward. And I see where the distraction came again, where somebody made another attempt on somebody's life. You see that? Because I don't believe that you can create a narrative in the earth. I don't believe that you can create a dark narrative in the earth and expect light to come from darkness. You create a darkness around you, sir, and darkness is going to be your plight. I don't think that the universe and the creator of all things will allow you to create darkness around you and stand in darkness and stand in hate and stand in the lower vibrational aspect of the hourglass and then expect to get some of the positive attributes on the top side of the hourglass. That's not how this thing works. And I believe that there's polar opposites. The intensity part that is intensified on the top side of the hourglass is the exact same on the bottom side of the hourglass. It's the exact same with the same amount of intensity. And so at the same time, be careful, sir. Be careful that you don't switch. You got to switch your heart, my brother, and come out of darkness and come into the light side of the conscientiousness where connectedness is. Because disconnectedness gotta be at the very bottom. And he told me a word. What was it? Oh, it was a word. Diversion, coercion, cohesiveness. Cohesiveness is at the top. And divisiveness, that's it. It was at the bottom. See, I know it'll come back to me, y'all. Hey, look, man, listen, when I keep telling y'all, I get these downloads, right? And sometimes I can remember them. And then sometimes they'll try to fade away. But that was what the creator said. He said, when you're at the light side, when you're on the top side of the hourglass, that's where cohesiveness is, where it's connectedness, where everything has come together cohesively. Is when they try to pull this world together. But we know that this world is divisive. It's a divide and conquer type of world. Did you hear me? I say there's a divide and a conquer type of mentality over this whole entire world. That's why they put the red against the blue. It's all making sense now. You know, if you go into the political arena, they got the red against the blue. They got the liberals against the the Democrats against the Republicans. And then in the street form of that same vernacular, then you got the blood against the Crips. And then I didn't added additional ones. They got the gay against the straight. And now they got a couple more like the vaccinated against the unvaccinated. So what I see in this world, as I stand outside this world, right? Y'all got to work with me through this because y'all know I am on an odyssey. I'm on a journey. I'm on a journey of enlightenment and understanding and comprehensions in the earth. That's where the creator of all things has me at the moment, right? And y'all know I try to sit here and be as humble and as politically to a certain degree correct as I possibly can, right? But sometimes as I stand outside of all these things that has been bombarding us with all the information and all the knowledge and all the just everything that they try to correct your vision, and it's the tell lie vision. You feel me? It's a tell lies on a vision. It's okay. We understand what the television is. It's a tell lie vision, and so we understand that. And so at the same time, y'all got to understand that you got to protect your eye gates and your ear gates, because that's where they feed you all type of distractions. And so you got to be careful that you don't be distracted by the distractions. That's what he told me to tell you. Do not be distracted by the distractions. Cut them TVs off. Cut them radios off. I had to cut the radio off the other day when I heard this young lady saying, I go eat some jailhouse food. I go eat jailhouse. She said something about jailhouse food. Or don't try me, or I go eat some jailhouse food. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, ma'am, you just talking. Cut the TV off. Cut the radio off. You just talking. You don't want to go eat no jailhouse food. You just talking. You probably never been to jail. You probably never been to the penitentiary. You just talking, and you're leading the mind of the people in a direction that's not conducive to our overall growth. And I believe that it's all a part of their construct to break us down and act like it's cool to go to jail. No. Nah. Soon as I heard that song, ma'am, I cut the radio down. I didn't even want it to resonate in my spirit. I am so intentional and intuitive about certain words that we have to be careful of. You don't want to go eat no jailhouse food. You don't want to go do that. You just talking. In the midst of a song and got people bobbing to your foolishness. I ain't sit down here to say all this morning. But you got people bobbing and weaving to your foolishness. You got people nodding their head to your foolishness. And I believe that we have to be mindful of the words that we're listening and that we're allowing to resonate in our spirits. I believe words have power. And I believe every alphabet of the alphabets, we've got 1 through 26. Each one of those letters hold a number that's attached to it, and that number is what gives that word a vibrating construct in the earth. That number, and just like a king. I got kings and queens. This is what something just came on my spirit, and I wrote this morning. See, I wrote kings and queens. Talk to the kings and the queens in the earth too. I know I got the cousins and the cousins, and I know I have the moms and pops, right? And I know I have the aunties and the uncles, right? And I know I have all the nieces and the nephews. And I talk to the nieces and the nephews. I talk to the uncles and the aunties. I talk to all the cousins. I talk to all the people in the earth. But 1-2 sessions that I remember, I have never said kings and queens throughout not one session on this thing. And he checked me on that. He said, what about the kings and the queens in the earth? Ooh-wee. I had to write that down. That was Friday of last week. And I wrote this: kings and queens. Make sure you talk to the kings and the queens in your life. Make sure you understand that there's kings and queens all around you. But at the same time, they don't want us to tap in from that vibrational core and see each other as kings and queens. And so I got to incorporate and indoctrinate those words in my vocabulary. What's good with your king? Huh? Hey, queen. What they do, queen? Oh, that sound good? That'll make you start acting right. A person will call you a king, or a person that calls you a queen. Hey, queen. What's good with you, babe? Hey, queen, what they do? What's good with you? You all right? Yeah, you all right? You all right? You all right? Yeah, I'm all right. Let's go. Yeah. So, y'all are queens. Thank you for all the queens that logged on with me this morning. I should go down a whole list and call y'all out, but I will not. But queens, thank you for logging in with me this morning. You are a queen in your own right. And I'm here to tell you that in your birthright is a queen. That's your birthright. You're a king for all the men, and you're a queen for all the women. And I know lately I've been talking to the cousins and the nieces and the nephews and the aunts and the uncles. And now I have to talk to the kings and the queens in the earth. And so I just indoctrinated and incorporated kings and queens in the vocabulary. Did you hear me? I said I indoctrinated. I have embraced and incorporated kings and queens as well. They got to come into the spectrum as too. I talk to the cousins. I talk to the nieces and the nephews. I talk to the uncles and the aunties. So now I got to talk to the kings and the queens. Because they're kings in the earth as well as queens. And so we just got to find out who you are. I might just have to talk to the peasants in the earth. Ooh-wee. I might just have to talk to all the lower vibrational people of the earth as well. You're just going to have to bring your vibrations from the dark side of conscientiousness to the light side of conscientiousness. You're going to have to come up from death, destruction, and dis-ease in your body. Where they get the word disease from is dis-ease. Spell it. It's dis-ease in your body. Ease got to be at the top. And so dis-ease has got to be at the bottom. If you're uneasy, yeah, that's at the bottom. If you're walking in ease in the earth and all your ducks are in a row, and all your chakras is aligned and balanced, right? If you got an aligned chakra and balanced chakra, then you're ahead of the game out here. Because your chakras got to remain aligned, open, and balanced. Ooh-wee. And so I'm here this morning as Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health-conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I would never give you anything under intellectual content. And I'm also your podcast professor, even when I don't have this lab jacket on. But we had to go deep this morning, and the day is a Monday morning. And I had to put the tie on this morning and the lab jacket because we got to go deeper. We got to go deeper in our thoughts and deeper in our mind and deeper in our mindset shifts that happens. We got to go deeper. Can't stay on the shallow end of life all your life. You got to go deeper. So at the same time, you might as well go with me. Did you hear me? I said, you might as well go with me. I'll never lead you into anything other than the light side of conscientiousness. I'll never lead you into other than the positive side of understanding and comprehensions in the earth. I'll never lead you into darkness. Never. I want you to come into the light on the top side of the hourglass. Yeah, where the light is. Mm-hmm. Me and my QT cup this morning, you feel me? It's all good in the neighborhood. I stopped by QT to get my ice. I need that crushed ice almost on a daily. But at the same time, I came by here this morning to tell you to stay the course. Did you hear me? Just stay the course. It'll all make sense eventually. Just stay the course. I said it all makes sense eventually. As time progresses, it'll all make sense. All I'm telling you to do now, ma'am, is stay the course. That's what I need you to do. As you move and as you matriculate and as you become conscious and as you become aware and as you pay attention and as you become enlightened, as you become encouraged, as you become insightful, I want to incite a whole riot in you. And when you wake up in the morning, you become more intentional, more aware of your environment, more aware and aligned of your chakras. Mm-hmm. That's what I need. That's what I need from you. Yeah. Stay the course, Queen. Queen, did you hear me? Stay the course. Don't you dare Don't you dare leave the course. I said stay the course. Stay right there. I say stay the course. Stay the course. Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Make sure that you stay on your assignment. Yeah, that's a good place to be. It's on your assignment. Don't let nobody distract you. Don't let nobody distort your vision of yourself. You know who you are, and you know whose you are. You know who you are. Stand all the way up in who you are in the earth. Did you hear me? I say stand up in who you are. Erect yourself in who you are in the earth and become that person that you desire to be. Just remove any distractions, remove any limitations, remove any borders and boundaries that will hinder, stagnate, or prevent you from becoming. I said remove it out of your the psychological blocks in your mind that's causing you to believe that you're not a queen. When I said queen, you supposed to say, hey. Yeah, you supposed to say what they do. What's good with you, Mr. Hourglass man? What they do? Yeah, I am a queen. Say it. Queens, say I am a queen. Say it. Spell it on the thing. Spell it on. Just let me know that you're gonna vibe with me. Please put it in the chat. I am a queen. Say it for yourself. I know I'm gonna say I'm a king. I know I'm a king. Ain't nothing that would prevent me from believing that I'm not. I've removed every psychological block out of my mind that say I will not. I am a king. Say this for yourself. Write it in the chat, please. I am a queen. Say it. You got to say this one for yourself. I wish I could do it right now in the chat. I can't do it right now. I need y'all to do it for me. You got to say this one for yourself. I don't even know how to write right now on this thing. I'm going to hit a button and I'm going to mess everything up. Did you hear me? I say I'm going to hit a button. I'm going to mess everything up. I don't want to mess with y'all. I'm going to hit a button and mess everything up. Did you hear me? So y'all ain't going to put in the chat for me? It's all good. Maybe y'all hands are moving and maybe you busy. It's all good. I see y'all though. How y'all doing this morning? I just want y'all to come on in. Listen to this music. Maybe the sound. Maybe the sound. Listen to this. This has prosperity all over it. You hear it? Y'all hear that? Did y'all hear it? Listen. Thank you. Okay, you still. See, I put my head down for 3 minutes, right? And I put my head down for 3 minutes to give our minds and our meditations, right? Make sure your heart chakra is open and aligned to receive. And maybe make sure that even your root chakra, right, that has its own individual connections to the root at the base of your spine. And so I want you to tap into the sound, because just like there is a smell in the earth through your olfactory nerves, there's a sound in the earth through your tympanic membrane. And there's a tympanic membrane in the inner ear of your ear that's vibrating right now, that's causing you to hear the vibrations that's coming from my throat chakra, right? And at the same time, as you hear these vibrating sounds, that's what gives you auditory listening skills and abilities, right? As your tympanic membrane vibrate in your inner ear. Google it for yourself, your tympanic, Tympanic. Your tympanic membrane is vibrating, that's causing you to hear me at this moment. And it's my fifth chakra that's causing you, my throat chakra is causing you to speak with, causing me to speak with clarity of understanding and comprehensions. It's my fifth chakra. And so as y'all Google chakras, CHAKRAS, Google them for yourself. There's 7 chakras that they tell us, from your root all the way up to your crown. And being that you are a queen in the earth, your crown chakra, which is the 7th chakra on top of your head, it has to be crowned. Queen, a king in the earth. You got a chakra 7 that has to have a crown on it. It's your crown chakra, and it's on top of your head. Yeah, Google it for yourself. And so this morning, I'm here to tell you, king, a queen, stay the course, baby girl. Don't deviate. I know it might get hard in the course that you're taking. It might get hard. It might be a little difficult. It might be a little challenging. But I'm here this morning to tell you, queen, continue on the course. Don't be distracted by all the distractions, because there are going to be multiple distractions that cause you to want to deviate from the course. But you have a divine destiny, and you have a divine goal and a divine destination that you're trying to reach, queen. And so I'm here this morning to tell you, it'll all make sense eventually. Just don't quit. Did you hear me? I said it all makes sense as time progresses. Just do not quit. Because quitting will prevent you from making it into your goal. Quitting will prevent you from making it into your goal in a timely fashion. And so as we walk, as we talk, as we matriculate, as we operate, as we manipulate the circumstances in our favor, manipulation is good. It's not always a bad thing as you manipulate the situation to come out on top, to make sure that you're always victorious, to make sure that you're always triumphant in the earth. Manipulating factors is good. All good people are going to manipulate the factor, whether they'll come out favorable. I say it's okay to manipulate the factors that you can come out favorable. in the atmosphere, in the environment. Favor is yours. Favor might not be fair, but it's yours. It's favor. The favor of the creator of all things is good. He's manipulating things in your behalf, on your behalf, with your behalf. So that way you can come. And when you come, you come. Come on. Did you hear me? I say when you come, then you come forward. King, a queen, when you come on in and come forward. And I'm just here to tell you to stay the course. It'll all make sense eventually. As time progresses in this thing called life, it'll all make sense. Did you hear me? I said it all makes sense. All you got to do is continue along the course by which has been established for you in the earth. That we all have life curriculum. There's a curriculum of life that we all must go through. And this curriculum of life that we all must go to, we all have our own individualized fingerprint. And nobody else can do it like how you do it. You're the only way that can do it the way that you've been designed to do it, man. Hey, brother, you're the only way that you could only do it the way that you've been designed to do it. Nobody else can do it your way. Did you hear me? I say no one else can do it your way because you're the only fingerprint in the earth that has the ability to do it the way by which you've been designed to do it. And so stop looking around everybody else's social media. Stop looking around everybody else's lifestyle. Stop looking around everybody else's fingerprint and try to mimic their fingerprint into yours. It's not going to work because you will be a carbon copy. You will never be an original by looking at everybody else. Did you hear me? I say sometimes you might have to cut the TVs off and cut the radios off and make sure that you're doing it from an original perspective. Be the original in the earth. I say be your only original. Be the original. Do not do it from a carbon copy perspective. That's what you will be, a carbon copy. And so I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr. I am your thought-provoking specialist. I am your health-conscious coach. I'm also your podcast professor. And so as I sit here behind this sacred desk, I'm here this morning to tell every individual under the sound of my voice, stay the course. Because it all will make sense as time progresses. Eventually, it all makes sense. If you stay the course and you make sure that you are intentional about your destiny and you're intentional about your destination and that you're intentional about the goals that you have set for your own life. Because you're going to eventually have to plan your work and then work your plan. That's what you're going to have to do, ma'am. Hey, ma'am. Hey, sir. You're going to eventually have to plan your work and then work your plan. And that's how I go. You're going to plan your work, come up with a strategy. Plan your work and then work your plan. That's the objective here on this earth. And don't be distracted by the distractions. Did you hear me? I say do not be distracted by all the distractions in the earth right now. There's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of attempts of murder. There's a lot going on in the atmosphere. Don't be distracted by the distractions. Be cognitively aware of the assignment that's on your life and move forward. Did you hear me? I say move forward. Yeah. Be attentive. Be aware. Be alert. Make sure you stand on your ding. Make sure you standing in your ding. Did you hear me? I say stand on your ding. Make sure that you're intentional, that you become cognitively aware of everything that's happening around you at all given times. Make sure that you walk with your chakra open and alive. Did you hear me? I say walk with your chakras opened and aligned. And don't be distracted by the distractions. For I am a king and you are a queen. All the kings in the earth, all the nieces and the nephews in the earth, all of the high vibrating entities in the earth. You're vibrating high, you're more than welcome to be here. Did you hear me? I say, if you're vibrating high, you're on your high frequency volume, you're welcome here in the Hourglass. Bring all your high frequencies. Did you hear me? I say, bring all of the high frequencies in the earth, bring them here to the Hourglass. Because we're going to vibrate at a level by which the creator of all things has designed us to vibrate. And he desired us to be on the light side of conscientiousness, where value and worth, where awareness and alertness and acceptance and acknowledgement is. All those words like that has to be high vibrational. Did you hear me? I say words like that has to be high vibrational. So you are a king, my brother. You are a queen, sis. Put on your queenship. H-I-S-H-I-P. Put on your queenship. Just like you have a kingdom, you might have to have a queendom. Just like we have kingdoms in the earth, you might just have to build your queendom in the earth. So I'm here this morning. Did you hear me? I say, I believe, I've created, and now I've became it. Did you hear me? I say, I believe it, I created it, and now I become it. And so I'm thankful this morning. I'm grateful this morning that I sat here with absolutely nothing to say. And y'all got all this out of me. And y'all be getting a lot out of me like this here. Listen, I sit here with nothing to say in the mornings. Ooh-wee. Sometimes I come to this desk and I have nothing to say. And then I speak for a whole hour with nothing to say. And y'all end up with all this. Y'all are queens. You are king. I am a king. We got to say this for ourselves. Stop being distracted by the distractions. Do not be distracted by distractions. Stay the course. Stay focused. Did you hear me? I say cut the TVs off and cut the radios off and stay focused. Regurgitate to yourself all of the affirmations by which you've built for yourself. I am a success story. Did you hear me? I say I am a success story. Ooh-wee. You got to feel that one for yourself. I am a success story. I'm a success story. So you got to say that. Can you say it for yourself, King? That we're live on the air? Can you say it for yourself, Queen? Can you say this one for yourself? I am a success story. Say it. So be good, be faithful, be thorough. That word just thorough just came in my spirit just then. Be thorough, Thoroughg. Was that it? Thorough, Thoroughg. Thorough. Be thorough. Yeah, be thorough. That's all I need you to be. Be thorough in your movements. Did you hear me? I say be thorough in your movements now. Be intentional about how you move in the earth. Be cognitively aware of the assignment that's on your life. Because on Judgment Day, I don't believe that he's going to ask you about any other assignment than the one that you had to endure yourself. Did you hear me? I said, I don't believe that in the midst of all that we have going on, that you cannot, and that you would have the ability to not be on your own individualized assignment. You got to do it for yourself. But anyway, I've been here an hour. Y'all know I done chopped it up with y'all for a whole hour. It don't even seem like an hour that went by that fast. I'm an hour and 1 minute over. But at the same time, y'all know I come in 4 days a week, Monday through Thursday, in the 9 o'clock hour, I'm on speaking, right? Into the mind of the people. And I'm just here this morning as Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought-provoking specialist, your health-conscious coach, and your intellectual content creator. I'm also your podcast professor. And so I came by here this morning to tell every individual, stay the course. It all makes sense eventually. Y'all be blessed, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow.